Right, well, a slightly different view of nature. Let me just try this. So, here I am, no doubt about that. And here's some bluebells. So, if we take science's view of light, then we know that the light is travelling from here into my eye. You can see that. Obviously I can't see that because I'm using my eye to see it. So what I can see is the result of the light hitting my retina and setting up all the brain processes. But you can see the object that I'm looking at, and you can see me. And the light takes some time, nanosecond or something, I don't know. So I'm seeing the bluebell in the past, so to speak. Of course, the light's travelling to the camera there, and the light's coming off me and going to the camera, so you can see it all. So you're seeing it in the past as well. But anyway, that's just to highlight the fact that these are separate objects, and I'm a separate object over here. But this is the mystery, right? Because from my perspective, and the viewer, you've got your own perspective. From my perspective, I don't see light as a third party. I'm using the light to see. So the light's not travelling from there to here because I need the light to have done that for me to see. So when I'm seeing the bluebell, it's because the light has already travelled for me, from my perspective. So everything I'm looking at is being seen. There's no before and after. It's being seen right now. Now you can see that this is a separate object to me, and you can observe light travelling from there into my eye and stuff going on in my head. But I can't observe that because seeing the bluebell is that for me. Now this all seems very ordinary, you've heard it all before. But the thing I want to pick out here is, in my normal way of thinking about things, I try and decide that I'm somewhere in this picture. I am looking at the bluebell. But clearly, the bluebell is already happening. It's there. It's being seen already. So when I think about it over here, that isn't the same thought as you're having, because you are actually seeing me and you're actually seeing the bluebell. But for me, I can't see myself, can I? I'm not like you. I can't see myself. All I can see is the bluebell. And the whole bluebell here, light, brain, all of that is what I'm calling seeing a bluebell. So there's no me. Where in that is me? Bluebell, eye, brain. I need all of that to see the bluebell. If I cut any part of it off, I don't see a bluebell. Now, normally we think, from my perspective, that at the end of the chain, somewhere in here, is me. But from my perspective, I mean, that might be true for your perspective, but from my perspective, this isn't the end of the chain, because I can see there. So when I think that this bit here is seeing, that's wrong, because that's already been seen. And actually, if I look down here, I can see my nose, and I can see parts of this body. But the point is, this is being seen. It's not the seer. And the seer is, there is no seer. So, from your perspective, well, this is it. There's no you. There's just the perspective. From the perspective, there's some bluebells. And no one's seeing them. I mean, this is it. Obviously, we do, for convenience, have a think about what's going on and go, well, somebody's seeing that. And we we think about it and we decide to put ourselves in the picture. But that's the point. We're adding ourselves afterwards. The actual thing that's going on is just going on. And there it is. I can see the bluebells. Now, you're having exactly the same experience, but you're looking at a screen. And you think you're looking at the screen, but that's not true, because the screen is actually already happened. And then you're putting yourself in on top of that. So when I look at this back, going back to the previous 2 videos, I'll be putting a different me in when I watch this back, as I'm putting in now to see these bluebells. And this opens up, solves a whole load of problems. Like just earlier, I was walking around and seeing lizards and things, and I suddenly had the thought, isn't it weird that I am an ape, or I'm a human? How lucky am I? Yes, you see, the I that I'm putting into that story is after the event. I'm not an ape. I'm not anything. In that sense, in that I sense, there's just some bluebells. No one's looking at them, because the bluebells are what looking at is. So why do I need someone else on top of that? So, I mean, yeah, for social reasons and to explain what's going on, you do put somebody on top. But they're not functional. They didn't do anything. They're just a storyline on top. So, yeah, that's the ongoing quest to clean that mess up. And back to my walk.